What's going on, guys? Hey, I wanted to answer a question that was posed to me by a member of the audience. I really love that. If you are watching this YouTube video and you are getting some value from the videos I'm making, but you have a burning question about connecting, building your network, leadership, customer service, business development, how to be a good person, how to make a difference in the world, how to get yourself off the couch and rippling on a daily basis, hey, send them my way. Steve@ripplecentral.com is my email. Just say, question for you for the YouTube channel. So this question, I put it on my board. What do you do when you've had people that you thought you had a pretty good relationship with, but they keep asking for help more? They've asked more than once for help, and it's beginning to become obvious that there is no quid pro quo. And I'm kind of paraphrasing there at the end, but there's no payback. There's no give back. This is tough, right? Because as Ripplers, we actually want to always contribute in a positive way to the people that we know in life, right? You know, people in our personal and our professional networks, our friends, our family, our good connections, right? But at the end of the day, there are what I call takers, people that really only look at you for what they can get from you or because of what doors you can open or what experience you have. Maybe you can hook them up with their next job or help them land that potential client, but they really have absolutely no, interest or desire to contribute to your life in any way, shape, or form. And I always tell people that you don't keep score, but you do keep track. And what you'll realize is when you keep track, you're actually watching and paying attention to these people that are constantly coming to you with these requests. And they've asked for help more than once. And there is absolutely no real attempt to pay you back. Sometimes the payback just needs to be a thank you, a courtesy of, hey, this is how it turned out. This is what it did. I'm not asking you to send me, a dozen roses. I'm not asking you to buy me a car, although I'd take it if you were willing to do such, but you're not, clearly, because that's why we're making the video. And I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm talking about this, taker dude or dudette who is constantly bothering my viewer. So you have to set boundaries. You have to be willing to step up to the plate to say at some point, I was kind of looking at the last body of time, whatever that is, last, year, the last 5 years, whatever. And you come to me with a lot of requests of which I am been more than willing and happy to fulfill. But I don't feel like there's a balance here. And I'm starting to feel a little taken advantage of. Now, here's the thing. If they are actually good people, they may not even recognize or understand that they're doing it. And they are going to probably be a little bit embarrassed. But you're not trying to embarrass them, but you are trying to say, look, I've paid attention to this. Is this going to be a win-win relationship for us both? I'm not asking for you to do anything directly, but I'd like to feel like at least occasionally you'd ask me, what can I do to help you, right? That's a great way to have that conversation and to establish that kind of dialogue, right? Now, people who are takers, real takers, self-absorbed, ego-driven jackasses, well, they will be like offended that you even bring this up. Why? Because they don't like to be called on the carpet for their ill and poor behavior. Bottom line, right? So this will probably result in a very difficult conversation because they will not feel like they did anything wrong. They're probably going to be like, aghast, right? That you are putting this on the table for discussion. Like, oh my God, we don't talk about these things. Well, yeah, I am looking to build my relationships, my personal and professional network with authentic relationships. That means that we've both got to come to the table willing and able to contribute something to the relationship. And maybe that response, how they approach it, how aghast they may be, is your exact answer to whether you should respond to that next email, that next phone call, text, Slack message, request for help, because they clearly will never get it, right? Here's the thing. When you start to identify these people in your network and you start to slowly remove them, your life will get systematically better. One, you know how people just constantly trying to grab you, your whatever it is that you got to give. But you will, without question, open up space for people who A, belong there, and B, who want to mutually benefit the connection, the relationship, add value when and where they can. And when you do this, you're telling the world, this is my standard by which I want to conduct my life. And everything changes. So thank you for that question. I hope this answer has been helpful. If not, shoot me an email, steve@ripplecentral.com, if you want to dive in a little bit deeper on this. Talk about your specific situation. But my best advice is call them on the carpet. Put it on the table. See how they respond and react. And you'll know exactly what you need to do. Until next time, my friends, go out there and make a difference in the world, make a difference in someone's life. You'll make a difference in your own life. And as always, ripple on.